No timeouts for UNI. 13.2 to go in the game. Bowenborn with the basketball. Chance to win it or go to overtime. He will go inside, lays it up, he got it! Bowenborn gets it to go, we're tied! 4 seconds. Harris racing into the front court. Steps up, puts up a three, he got it! Tyler Harris puts it in, wins the game!
He started out hot.
They're gonna look at it, but it looked like it counted. The fifth-year senior, former Iowa State Cyclone, comes back to the state of Iowa and breaks the heart of the Panther faithful. Tipped around and stolen away. Wolf comes up with it. McDermott will look to run. This is where she's so good. And she will stop and pull up the three-pointer. Maya McDermott puts it in. She's having a great start to her game. Her second three, and she's got 8 points.
Harris is surprised when he misses.
And now Harris forces the steal, taken away by Conwell. Little lob to Boggs, he slams it down. Jake Boggs gets it to go off the alley-oop from Tyler Harris. 4 seconds to go. Buffelli tells her teammates to just hold it out. Cam Finley will oblige, and that will do it. This one's gone final. Great win here tonight from UNI, 79-70. Offense looks great for stretches. This is one that's going to look really good down the road for them, Adam. A pair of 3-6 teams looking to get back on track. Meet up on a Monday night. That's for the first time ever. The South Florida Bulls, coming off a program record 14 threes in their previous game, take on the UNI Panthers, looking to recover from a tough loss against McNeese from the McLeod Center on the campus of the University of Northern Iowa in Cedar Falls. Hi everybody, I'm David Warrington alongside Kevin Lehman, and Kevin's a 3-6 South Florida team. That's a deceiving 3-6 record. It's an in-state rivalry matchup tonight featuring a top 10 team in the country taking on a team looking to protect their home floor and avenge a 1-point loss in Ames last season, as the 7th-ranked Iowa State Cyclones take on the UNI Panthers from the McLeod Center on the campus of the University of Northern Iowa in Cedar Falls. Hi everybody, I'm David Warrington alongside Adam DeJody. And Adam, we are in for a good one tonight. Big game feel here in the McLeod Center. The offense has been in full effect in these last several minutes here from the McLeod Center. 23-16, South Florida on top. Here's a look at some of the offense we saw before that last break. Rain and triples, but it's the paint points, excuse me, that is giving the Bulls their advantage.
Well, the Bulls have a nice balance. They're scoring inside. They got Harris outside. Miguel take it to the basket. And the Panthers, when they bring in Betts, it spreads out that lane. You see them get some back cuts successfully against the Bulls defense. So you got the two coaches now playing a little chess match with one another during this timeout.
Tyler Harris leading the way with 14 points on 5 of 7 shooting. He's 4 for 5 from 3. Nobody with more than 4 points for UNI. Cole Henry leading the way with 4 for the Panthers.
And remember, Harris had another three they took away on the step-back travel move.
So it could be 5 out of 6.
Yeah, he hasn't hit much rim.
Harris, a 34% three-point shooter on the season. That's best on the team. And he has been shooting it very well as of late. It's Drew Daniel at the free throw line for UNI. Daniel, a walk-on of West Des Moines, prepped at Dowling Catholic. First one is no good, and these are the first free throws of the season for Daniel. We're seeing some kids getting to the free throw line that haven't been there much this season for the Panthers.
When I talked to Coach Jake today at shoot-around, he was talking about how young this team is. They're getting better every game. They're trying to eliminate those mistakes. A lot of film session, but that's typical what you see, Dave, when you got a young team. It's a learning process, and Coach Jake has been the master of developing his basketball teams.
It's always difficult when you lose 4 starters.
And I always say with Coach Jake, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Miguel can't get that one to go. Michael Duax with the rebound. Duax had that double-double last time, just his first rebound of the game here tonight. And the pass off the fingertips of Titan Anderson taken away. Three-pointer on the way. That is good. Sorrell Smith knocks it down. The senior out of St. Petersburg, Florida. He's played at Maryland and East Tennessee. Another kid that's finding a home in Tampa.
Those are the turnovers you have to eliminate. The pass into traffic ends up a 3 at the other end. That's a 5-point swing.
There's that one's taken away. Fast break for Miguel. Nice move, hangs in the air and puts it in. We got a timeout on the floor called by Coach Jacobson. 28-17 South Florida, and Coach Jake needs the timeout.
South Florida getting the passing lanes, creating some offense with their defense. There's the pick six, right to the rim, easy basket. That's for Miguel, and then they got the one earlier. So Coach Jake's talking to his team right now. You got to pass fake, shot fake, make those defenders jump in the passing lane. And then early in the game, we saw the Panthers get some back cuts. See if they come out here and try to get some back cuts to the basket and ease the pressure that the Bulls are putting on the wings.
Bulls are 6 out of their last 7 from the field on a 7-1 run in the last 90 seconds. Got this back up to an 11-point lead. That is their largest of the night. It's really been a nice game from Selton Miguel. He's got 9 points, just one missed shot from the field.
I'll see what the Panthers run here, because they've been trying to get Henry up high to open up the lane.
Duax cutting hard, going to the basket. Nice finish inside. Michael Duax uses the offhand, gets his first basket of the game.
It's that flow offense. The lane's wide open, allows you to turn the corner and get to the rim.
They're going to get Cole Henry for the foul out on Harris. That is UNI's 4th, right at the halfway point of our opening half. And Russell Chiwa back into the game for South Florida. He will replace Jake Boggs.
Chiwa's been quiet. They haven't needed him at the offensive end because of what Harris has given him along with Miguel, but he's been a force at the defensive end just with his presence.
Chiwa yet to take a shot. He got matched up with Bourne for a moment, but they switched that as quick as they could.
I couldn't see Bourne in there. He was buried.
Three-pointer is good. Sorrell Smith gets that one to drop. They've been scoring by committee. They're spreading it around.
Well, they're making Northern Iowa take the roll man, Chiwe, and then they're reversing it back to the weak side and catching the Panthers in the rotation.
Another turnover there by UNI. Selton Miguel driving inside. Another great finish by Miguel. Averages 11 points per game, coming off the bench here tonight. Finishing very well on the inside.
No flu effects for Selton Miguel. That was explosive step.
Whatever treatment they gave him for the flu, I'll take it next time I'm not feeling my best. Duax tries to go inside. That one's tipped. Another turnover. Perhaps no. Duax comes away with it. And now he'll pull it back out. Bourne's been quiet so far. Gives it over to Henry. Shot clock expiring. They can't get the shot off. Anderson misses everything regardless. The South Florida defense has been giving UNI fits.
Fractured possession that time for the Panthers. Couldn't get any offensive rhythm.
Panthers coming off a game where they shot at a season low 29% from the floor and turned it over 18 times. We've got 7 turnovers so far in this game.
And the Bulls with only 3 turnovers. When I talked to Brian Gregory, he said, you know, we're in pretty good shape on turnovers. We're averaging about 12 a game. We like it around 11 or 12. And with Harris, you've got a good ball handling team.
Now they'll go inside to the big man. The double team comes right away.
Panthers doubling with their 4-man. It's been Titan Anderson.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miguel will take the 3. That's no good. Campbell secures the rebound for UNI.
Good defensive possession by Northern Iowa. Rotated, double the post, came back to the shooters.
And the foul is called. South Florida's 5th. Couple away from some free throws for UNI. That one went against Jameer Chaplin, his first. Trey Campbell gets it in to Bowen Bourne.
And the freshman Conwell now on Bourne. They're keeping fresh bodies on Bowen Bourne.
Betts nearly knocks down his second 3, but that one rattles out. Bourne pokes it away. There's a fight for it. Ends up in the hands of Bowen Bourne thanks to some hustle from Campbell. Bourne going inside to Anderson.
No double, he's got to go.
Anderson turns, nearly loses it, goes up. That is good, and the foul. Titan Anderson gets it to go. He'll go to the line to shoot one more. But not before we step aside. Selton Miguel, the one leading the way for South Florida these last several minutes. They lead 33-21. You're watching The Valley on ESPN.